start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Understanding that my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means?
So first and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, so be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know, my voice too raspy to be whispering. So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume, all right? So before we get started, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, likes, shares, subscribes, gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you. Thank you, beautiful. Also, chosen ones. Now, I did post this yesterday, but just as a reminder, my birthday, Earth Day, December 4th. So I'm going to take off for a few days, all right? So I'll still get on live today and possibly tomorrow, but I'll be off as far as reading and coaching sessions Sunday and Monday. So we'll be back on schedule starting Tuesday. Today I have open availability. I did add more hours. So you want to say you can do it today or come holler at me starting Tuesday, all right? So let's get started. Thank you, babies. I appreciate you. Hey, Saggies. So happy birthday, Saggies. So regardless of your birthday past already, what's coming up, this is an early one for you. I celebrate you. Ooh, okay, Grand Rising. So listen, happy Earth Day in advance. So chosen ones, let's talk, right? There's certain individuals. See, this is what I need you to realize. Right now, you not broke. You building. Right now, you not waiting for love to come in. You waiting for love to find you. You understand me? I want you to make sure that you're very cautious of what you claiming, certain things that you speaking on you, and certain views that's given to you and getting projected on you. Now, hear me out. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen ones, God finessed the devil, and I'm going to explain to you. See, God made it seem like you ain't have it just to see if those people was going to give it before he gave it to you. Now, what does that mean? See, there's certain individuals, I want you to think, because I told you this y'all tax time. Now, what does that mean? See, tax time means you put that work in previously, right? You put that claim in, you filed it, and you waiting for those things to arrive, right? See, chosen ones, you've been putting in work your whole life. You've been giving to certain individuals who didn't give to you. You didn't expect nothing out of these individuals. You was just doing it because that was naturally you. There's certain individuals that way before they crossed paths with you, they was praying for certain love, light, abundance, and protection, and God gave them the answer to their questions, and that came in the form of you. See, when they met you, they took advantage of you, didn't even realize that you was there to save them from the people that they were surrounded with. See, there's certain individuals didn't even realize that they was getting everything that they was asking for. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen one, some of y'all do the same thing. See, you don't even realize that you currently in the middle of a prayer that you prayed previously. See, you talking about how your finances ain't as flexible as you wanted, but there was a point in time where you ain't even have no money. There was a point in time where you was applying for a certain job and you finally got that response and you was excited about it. See, chosen ones, there was some of you that didn't even have a place to stay. You was begging and having to kiss the behind of certain individuals. You was out there living couch to couch, so on and so forth, right? So you complaining about your place, but there once was upon a time where you ain't even have no place to stay. You understand me? You ain't even have nothing, didn't even have the ability to put it in your name. Now you do. But you not looking and seeing that if God granted that answer for you, now that you here, you can pray for certain things to manifest for you. Only if it aligns with you, you gotta put that work in though, right? See, there's certain things, if God said, okay, you started with nothing, And each season, God provided you with something. So how are you still feeling like you limited? You just waiting for certain things to come and see chosen ones. You ever heard that expression, you never broke it, somebody owe you? See, chosen ones. I want you to think about tax time again. Let's reflect how this reflects on you, right? See, tax time means you put that work in, and you know what side of the karmic cycle that you on. You gave love with people who didn't deserve it, didn't earn it, but you wanted to provide it because they needed it. There were certain people that you was providing certain finances for, but you was really financing their effery. See, there's some of you that was protecting individuals that were underhanded or trying to stab the back of you. So and so they wasn't right. You started to see that. See, some of you been living to a blueprint that your mother or father set for you when you ain't even really want to be that. See, chosen ones, you put that work in. That random person that you open the door for that one day, that one person, again, they may not have even thanked you, and you may have walked off, felt a certain type of way. Whole time you ain't even realized that that time that you opened the door for them, they was going to open the door for you too. See, that was a test. God had you cross paths just to see if you was going to do the right thing by other individuals. See, God had you open that door for a person, not realizing that later down the road, he was going to open the door for you. It all played out, but it didn't play out how you expected it to, right? See, chosen ones, there's certain things that you ain't realized at the time why you wasn't getting certain things, because that payout was going to be major, right? See, some of you took the test that was presented to you and felt like that was God putting you through certain struggles because of who you were. That's not true, chosen ones. See, what if I told you that certain tests were given to the individuals that was around you, right? See, your mother or your father, they prayed for certain protection, love, light, and affection, certain love to come through. They gave birth to you. They may not have stepped up and played that position that they were supposed to. They may have spoke certain curses on you based upon how they talked to you. See, they may have treated you wrong, right? See, they had that opportunity to play a parental figure. So that was protect you, show love to you, show you certain things, good intentions, right? Some of them failed to do so. They abandoned you. They put money over you. They sat there and put other partners over you. See, at that point in time, you may have felt like you needed them, but God only had that happen because in the end, they was going to need you. See, now those parents that was out here chasing different partners, those partners then passed away, or those parents that was putting other people before you or certain job positions for you, they can't even work anymore. They ain't got nowhere to go. Their funds is limited, and they would have been connected to certain lifetimes of abundance had they did that work that God presented them. See, they were supposed to play a certain position. They ain't realized that, yes, at that moment they was struggling. But had they stood up and faced it, had they played those positions that God asked them to, in the end, God was going to grant you certain success, and you was going to be able to take care of these individuals. See, they had that option, right? See, chosen ones. Again, those same people who may have felt like you was limited, those same people who took advantage of you and didn't step up and play their position that God presented them are the same people who's going to need you. Now, what do I mean? See, chosen ones, there's certain individuals, again, you may have felt like you ain't have it, just to see if those individuals going to give it before you get it. God knew what those individuals had. He wanted to see, was they willing to break down their last like you did what they asked the last time and the last time before that. See, God wanted to see, was they going to do the right thing, or were they going to let ego and arrogance and money lead them the wrong way? Was they going to be shady, so on and so forth, when you went to them needing certain love, light, and affection, help, direction, whatever the case may have been? See, God knew at that point in time they was going to need you. You was going to have the last laugh, right? See, at that point in time, again, you thought that you ain't have it just so that God can see if they was going to give it. Because if they denied it and chose not to, God was going to give it. See, I'm trying to tell you, chosen ones, God did that just before that abundance came in your hands. So think about tax time, right? You asking somebody, hey, yo, can you hold a couple dollars till Friday? When you get paid, they act so petty. They felt a certain type of way. All of a sudden, you like, cool, you sat there and did what you had to do, but all of a sudden, you called that card and you realized that tax money got deposited to you. So now those people were expecting you to beg them, and you grew silent because you was going to work it out one way or the other. See, chosen ones. Now all of a sudden, that $5 that they asked, you asked them for, and they ignored and they disrespected you, made you feel less of you. See, you needed $5 at that time, but they need $500 to catch up to certain bill schedules. See, chosen ones. At that point in time, see, had they gave you that $5 and you would have checked your bank account, realized that you had $5,000 in there instead, then you could have put $100 in their hand. They could have paid their bills just based off the principle and the things that they did. See, guys, like, hey, yo, you think right now that shorty don't have it. Well, she about to get it. And we about to see what you about to do. See, that $5 could have grew to $500, child. You did the right thing by that individual. See, there's certain people that you ask them for certain love, like, and respect, and they act like they couldn't provide that. Okay, cool. See, they try to buy and bribe certain people that they was chilling with. Now they getting crossed by those individuals. Now they want to come to you. See, there's some of you that try to give advice to people that you was connected to. You try to tell them to start beaming their light, stop being negative. They needed to change certain things up a bit. See, you was that warning before that storm came, right? So that's like you the meteorologist in a sense, right? You the person that, again, you use your tools, which is your intuition. You use your vision. God sat there and told you, which again is the atmosphere in a sense, told you exactly what was going to head in that direction, and you sat there and told certain individuals so that they could prepare for it. See, at that point in time, they seen sunny skies in front of them, so they ain't want to hear what you was talking about. See, they thought they was successfully getting away with scamming, successfully getting away with killing, stealing, so on and so forth. So they didn't want to hear what you had to say to them. See, they seen sunny skies, didn't even realize that you was talking about what was going to come in. See, you gave them ample amount of time before the events even happened for them to get prepared for it. See, something like Noah, right? See, if Noah didn't warn them until that day that storm came, then those individuals wouldn't even had the opportunity to truly prepare, right? See, chosen ones, you gave them that storm warning way before that storm had to come. Before that storm had occurred, whatever the case may be, you knew that although these skies seemed sunny, that certain things was going to change, and it was going to change quickly, right? So you gave them these pre-warnings. They ain't want to hear it. You told them about how so-and-so that they was with was doing black magic, just to find out that that person was doing black magic on you. You sat there and tried to tell them how people tried to set them up, didn't even realize that they was trying to set up you. See, you was sitting there trying to speak on their behalf, didn't even realize behind your back they was talking shit about you. See, you sat there and tried to big them up, but they was talking other stuff, so you starting to realize certain things, chosen ones. See, you gave them that storm warning, and what did they do? They sat there and was like, okay, with that storm warning, everybody's going to move. So they thought that was ample time to sit there and rob other people, right? So that's almost like you telling them, hey, yo, everybody needs to clear out. So they thinking that you cleared out the vicinity, made it clear for them to make interest to somebody else's property, try to steal some shit and then come back to you, use you as an alibi. Man, it ain't happening. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't happening, chosen ones. These individuals, you try to warn them about certain things that was going to come. Now, let me give you an example, right? See, once upon a time, again, I was connected to my karmic twin. I told you before, you got two twin flames. A karmic twin, which is a represent somebody who tries to dress up like your true twin, right? It's that person that, again, when you think about the moon and the sun, how they say the sun or the moon is the backside of the sun, so on and so forth. That's that dark area. That's that part in Lion King that you don't go to, right? See, you know how Scar was Simba's brother, but Scar wasn't right, and he tried to say all of that, right? That's that dark side, right? See, chosen ones. There once was upon a time when I used to try to put my karmic twin on. See, at this point in time, I knew that I got assigned to him. See, I was here almost to play like that big sister or big brother program in a sense. You know how they take somebody underneath their wing and they try to show them a different vision? See, at that point in time, I really try to do right by this individual. Whole time he was a karmic. See, I told him not to do no magic, and I told him how to get closer to God, right? Whole time he didn't want to hear that. That masculine was still doing money magic, try to do love spells on me too. See, I'ma see right through you. I'm going to see what you up to way before you even got an opportunity to do it. I'm going to give you a warning just to know, let you know I know what type of time you on. But hear me out. See, I used to warn this masculine that he needed to change up his actions and he needed to take, thank you, baby, a different route, right? So this masculine, I used to tell him way before it happened, like, hey, yo, be cautious about this partner that you about to be with. See, whoever this feminine energy is, she has certain fraudulent money behind the scene. See, if you do the right thing, you going to walk away without nothing. Now, what do I mean? See, at that point in time, this masculine thought I was putting him on. See, he took that advice to see that he could try to get away with certain problems or things that he was doing with that karmic. See, he felt like I was telling him, like, nah, you gonna walk out with your hands clean, even though that feminine is doing certain fraudulent things. See, yes, he would have had he did the right thing. Once he knew knowledge about it, he was supposed to walk away. But instead, he chose to stay with that individual and blow certain finances as well. See, he should have did the right thing. See, at that point in time, he thought that he was on one up, thought he could get away with certain things. Whole time, I'm like, nah, I was already on some. Now, hear me out. I got more examples, right? See, this is the same masculine that prior or previously, I told him, like, hey, yo, God, because God will tell me certain things. See, God told me to tell him about how his grandfather was about to pass away. How it was very important for him to reach out to that masculine and have certain conversations about a few things. See, I told him with this masculine passing that he was going to gain an inheritance. See, at that point in time, I'm thinking that he's going to do the right thing and have certain conversations. That's what that purpose was. See, instead, this magic that he was doing, he realized that he had conjured certain things up. See, him and his partner was sending black magic. See, they ain't realized that I knew. See, he was trying to wipe me and mine's out, but the whole time he wiped out him and his whole crew. See, all them death spells that they was doing came back to him. His people start passing away. Everybody connected to him. See, it was crazy because I gave him that heads up about what was going to happen, and he still went through with it. See, I didn't know at that time that God was telling me not to tell him certain things. But I realized why he told me to stay silent. See, chosen ones, you gotta listen. God's going to tell you to tell certain individuals certain things, but if he tells you to stay silent, you better do that. You understand me? Because God wants to see how far they was going to go. And again, this same masculine is the person who tried to strategically have me target the feminine that he was with. Oh, her ass was doing black magic on me, sent it towards me and my kids, but she ain't realized that my name ring bells in the spiritual world. See, God don't play that shit. See, they ain't realized that other people that they did these things with, they wasn't intuitive. See, when I say I'm tuned in, baby, I'm tuned in. I know way before you even had the opportunity to do what you had planned to do. See, chosen ones, y'all tapped in too, right? See, we let them play themselves, but we the trumpets. See, they try to, you know how people say, oh, when you hear the trumpets, you know God's coming? See, we speak our truths just to give these people ample time to get themselves together before a certain wrath comes through. See, we told them what was going to happen. See, these are the same individuals that behind closed. See, let me tell you, chosen ones, some of you got certain people that's connected to you that try to do insurance policies on you, and certain people that they was connected to try to take those people out, was poisoning, putting certain things in their food, make it seem like they died from an overdose, or made it seem like they died from old age, or in their sleep whole time they had did those things. See, that karma's coming back. See, everything that they did is starting to come afloat. See, that came with that storm that came. See, when you warned them a storm was going to come, they thought that they could ride it out. See, that's almost like people with Katrina. They thought that that's something that they seen before. See, they didn't realize that this was going to be a different type of storm. See, when you gave them ample amount of time to back out from the things that they was doing, that black magic, trying to stop your finances, they try to make you go crazy. They try to make it seem like you was shady. They try to do chaos spells to you. They try to do look spells on you. They try to get in your energy and transfer certain things and transform it over towards you. Oh, nah, baby. You must not know how the chosen ones get down. See, when we giving you warnings, it's not because we scared, because we know what's about to go down. See, when I told you that my father don't play like that, you should have took notice. Because anybody before you who tried what you tried too, they no longer here. See, some of them then lost their mind. Some of them is booked right now, and some of them done lost their life because that's what they intended for you. See, chosen ones. God made it seem like you was vulnerable. Whole time they ain't realized it was a setup. See, while you was by yourself or appeared to be, they ain't realized that everybody was around you. See, they ain't realized that certain things that they was doing to you is now going to be getting presented. See, there's a lot of people that participated in certain hits that they had on you energetically, mentally, spiritually, financially. See, chosen one is coming out. See, everybody who did something against the chosen ones, all of their things is falling down. See, they got until December 31st. See, I told you New Year don't really start until March or April. But they have until December 31st to stop what they doing. So that magic that they send in, they gonna have to come to you and tell you what they sent towards you. Not only that, those finances that they took from you or try to stop from coming through for you, oh, they gonna have to come up off of that. See, those lies that they told on you, they gonna have to tell the truth, and people gonna see the truth about them. See, they got until December 31st, and I'm telling you, between now and then, there's going to be a wipeout, a reset. See, karmics, God gave y'all a certain amount of time to do what you did. You ain't realized that 2023 was going to put an end to all of that. I told you that 2023, the whole year, is Judgment Day. See, they thought because they had from January to November to do certain things, God just wanted to see if you was going to change it up and do what was right. And you chose not to. So now everything that you about to get, oh, you going to have to hold on to. See, chosen ones, you not broke because that money's about to return to you. This your tax time. You put that work in, so everything's getting returned back to you. They going to have to come up out their pockets. So even things that they could have had they took the right road or the right path, they chose not to. So they going to have to come and get that to you too. Almost like when people file bankruptcy, say they don't got nothing, and everything that they had has to go into the government official's hand, that's the same pertaining to you. So they got until December 31st, but they really don't even got until then. I'm just saying by December 31st, it's going to be a put to an end to all that karmic shit. I'm telling you. Everything is about to, it's going to get real crazy for them chosen ones, not you. You got your ass on the ark when God guided you to. See, they thought that they was going to wait till that rain came and that storm to come to get their ass up on it. Oh, nah, by then the doors was closed. Now you got to stay in it. And yeah, you could say that you could swim, but you can't swim through all of those big waves. You can't swim over a tsunami. See, that's what they didn't pay attention to the signs. See, similar to a tsunami, right? They start to see certain shit retract. A tsunami, that's when that ocean starts to go backwards, right? They ain't realize when people away around them start passing away. They ain't realize when magic that they sent started to return to them. They ain't realize when certain money stopped flowing to them. They ain't realize when they started to get sick, when they started to feel that shift. See, they didn't realize certain things. They still sitting there filming as it's retracting. And they still celebrating. See, shorty, by the time you seen those waves start coming back, it's way too late because you're not fast enough or equipped enough to run and get to a higher ground. See, when you get higher, you know that it's a steady process. You can't just go from one to another. See, they not realizing that they too late. But I'm telling you, right now they return certain funds to you. That's almost like a payment plan. Like, okay, you did the right thing before that rap came in. You'll get certain credit for it, but you still gonna feel certain shit. That black magic, though, is non-negotiable. That's done. You done. Finito. You're done. You're out of here. You gone. So, you better see, because if you did black magic, the rest is history. You done. But you get an opportunity, about 10 years, you'll get an opportunity to file that appeal, or after 10 years, you'll be up for parole. So based upon what you do right now, Shows you how it's going to go. See, if you go in the last minute being disrespectful, being evil, being negative, doing all that magic still, trying to stop their finances, trying to mess up their health, lying about them, you ain't tell the truth. Oh, chosen ones, best believe they going to feel that. They ain't gonna, that's almost like somebody right before the court, the judge lays that gavel, they talking disrespectful. Oh yeah? Oh, you even spit, huh? Now you ain't qualifying for shit now. Now you gonna spend the next lifetime and the next lifetime, you gonna be those tortured souls that they talk about. It's not. Nah. So you better hope that the chosen one speaks right on your behalf, but you better do the right thing because they're going to see through that shady ass. So, chosen ones, I got to get up off of here because I do have a few coaches to do. All right? I love you so much. I'm going to post this on YouTube, but know what energy is yours and what's other individuals around you. You not broke. You waiting. You understand me? You not broke. You waiting for those funds to come in. You, again, just like when you file taxes, how shit may seem a little, you understand, tight. But you know that money's going to come at any point in time. You just wait on it, all right? I love you. You continue to be great. If you need me, baby, you know how to reach me. Be great.